Hey everybody, it's Trish, and today I have a tutorial for you over how to clip a photo into a messy piece of paint element. I'm using the Ex Libris kit from Little Butterfly Wings at Sweet Shop, and this is the paint element that I want to clip my photo into. As you can see, there's a lot going on with it. Um, so the first thing you're going to do is making sure that your element is selected. You're going to go up to your top bar and go to Select and then Color Range. And then using the eyedropper tool, you're going to click on the colors in the element that you want to use. I'm clicking on the off-white areas. That's where I want my photo to go into because I still want the other paint. You can see it looks like it's going to select like a ton of your page, but as long as your element layer is the only one you have selected, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to use new layer via copy, which on a Mac is Command J. On Windows, I think it's Control J. As you can see, it gives me just the color that I wanted from the element. Um, and then you're going to right click your element, which is either Command or Control click if you're using a laptop. And then you're going to go to Select, Modify, and then Expand, and only expand it by like one or two. You're just wanting to sort of soften up the edges. um, and then turn your photo layer back on, and then just simply uh, clip it into it using either Control G, Command G, or you can right click the picture and click Create Clipping Mask. Um, Position your photo sort of how you want it. Since I had some of the numbers, but not all of it, I sort of wanted to cut it off between like the 5 and 0 and the 9 and 0 so that it was a little bit smoother. And then you're going to merge the two of them together. And I just simply played with the blending modes. Forgot the word for a minute. The blending modes here for a minute, trying to sort of make it all sort of go together a little bit more. Sometimes it helps to do a darkening one and then duplicate your layer and then do like a lightening one. Like I ended up going with multiply for one and soft light for another, and it sort of balanced each other out. Um, and there you have it. Like I ended up then merging the two together, which I regretted later. But yeah, that's that's really all there is to it. It's not that difficult. And then here's just making the rest of the page. I'm gonna layer lots of paint because I wanted to smooth it up a little bit more, but also the whole feel I was going for this page is sort of a messy art journaly type page. It was for another one of the party game a day prompts at Sweet Shop for their birthday. This is the one from uh, Kristen for your wish thing, like the scrapbook a wish or something like that. And the theme that I was going to go for was that I wanted more time to read, um, which I actually have more time to read now because all of my kids are in school. Do I read more? No, but theoretically, I do have more time. Um, as you can see, like I've said before, I open up everything that I think I might use and then just sort of move it around on the page. And sometimes I end up using it, sometimes not. Uh, this kit was just so beautiful. I'm so happy that she has moved over to Sweet Shop. She was one of the few designers I would get stuff from other stores. Uh, but now that she's at Sweet Shop, I don't have to do that. She's already at the sweetest spot online. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I was moving it around on the same spot. Uh, let's see. I was also a little distracted because kids were getting home at the time that I was making this because, of course, I didn't work on it while they were at school. Why would I do something like that? Um, let's see. This is opening up the going through and opening up the flatter elements. I opened up a lot of these and I ended up not using a lot of them just because it didn't quite go with where I was going with the page or didn't quite fit the space that I wanted it. Um, Here you see the scatter, and I do my favorite little trick of using the lasso tool and selecting part of the scatter to just move it to make the scatter work better for my page. Let's see, you're going to see a whole lot of opening it and deleting these things at this point, like this. I really wanted to use more of the pressed flowers that came in this kit, but it just it didn't quite work. I was going for a really not a flat look because I do still want some dimension, but sort of a flat look. That didn't explain that well, but yeah. Um, I wanted a flatter dimensional page. How about that? As you can see, I don't really adjust the shadows a ton on this page like I usually do, simply because I was going for that flatter look. I did mean to go through and adjust some and then forgot, but that's okay. I loved all the book elements. When I saw this kit in the store, I was like, ah, yes, I need this. I want this. I'm buying this. Um, but yes, so I think, yeah, we're just about done. This is where I'm placing the wording for my page. Here's There's so many wonderful word strips in this kit, and I basically wanted to use all of them that I had open. So instead of like trying to use them to continue part of the page, I just simply moved them around the page and just used them decoratively. Um, what doesn't get added to the page, what you don't see get added, is the journaling, which ends up uh, simply being I wish with all my might to read all day from dawn to night, which you end up seeing here. It is a play on the Dragon Tales. So if you have older kids, you're welcome.